Hello! Hi, everybody! Hello, everybody! Welcome to It's a Long Story, a place where we roll dice, we tell stories, and we create some freaking magic. Okay? Welcome. We are here with most of the Wreckless. Drew will be joining us a little bit later on in the evening. Our PC NPC Clinton will be off today. As dealing with some, I believe, some headache stuff. So I hear that.
Headaches suck.
So yeah. But for the rest of the people here, specifically Nav, everybody take a look at your camera, wave, and say, "Happy birthday, Jack!"
Happy birthday, Jack!
Happy birthday, Jack!
Happy birthday, Jack!
You're very welcome. It is Jack's birthday, so that is right at the top of our announcements. So please take that birthday inspiration, well deserved.
I may use it since it's my birthday. I will use it and not waste it. I just hold on to it forever.
Beautiful. Granted, I will say, you also are, Car will be maybe in a good spot to use it. We'll see. Welcome. For those who have no idea what this is, hi, we're a D&D live stream that runs every Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Having 5 parties, living, existing, and breathing for those that do in the same homebrew world, the wonderful, beautiful world of Astera. And, that's not changing anytime soon, gang. There's nothing to worry about. Everything is going to be fine. Everything has to be fine. It's Jack's birthday. Everything's going to be fine.
It has to be. It's Jack's birthday. You promised.
That's right. I did. I promised. So they were going to just have like a really nice sort of cottagecore sort of type of session. If there's anything, you guys want to be looking at in like the, window shopping and stuff like that. Just, it's a nice sort of relaxing time.
I don't believe that. 1 second.
I would like to believe it. I'd love to have like a long rest, That'd be great.
Well,
that'd be great.
As they say, there ain't no long rest for the wicked. So, so announcements going through. First off, one more time, it is Jack's birthday. So that is announcement number 1. I want to be very clear. Announcement number 2. We will be off not this Thursday, but next Thursday and Friday. I'll be coming back on Monday for that, as I will be at the tiny house that we do once a year with my darling, awesome wife and our 3 beautiful dogs. I'm very excited about it. It's a good, nice, relaxing time. And it's just, I'm really excited to be able to spend our time in that tiny house that is located in the... Nice try. Nice try, Rob. Nice try. Almost got me. So we will be off for that time, but we will be back for that Monday. So Wreckless, you're good. And that's it. Life's been busy painting some silly crazy stuff for you guys, but in the meantime, like I said, today's just gonna be a relaxing day, so we're gonna be just nice and relaxed. So it's gonna be fine. Look, Sleepy Cat says happy birthday. Thanks, Sleepy Cat. Senor Sleepy Cat.
Thank you.
S Junior in my head is Senor Sleepy Cat. I know that's not how that works, but that's it. So that's it for announcements. So real quick, just a quick shout out to our sponsor of the year, which is Lorify. For those that have no idea what Lorify is, it's awesome. It's a very useful tool that we've been very happy to use and partner with since the beginning of the year. It is a AI note-taking tool that takes the session that you had, as long as it was recorded in some manner, whether that was in person at a table or like this online, You can take that session that's recorded, plug it into Lorify, and within minutes, you get a very nice, clean, awesome session summary of what that session was about, which is incredibly useful, not only for people that were there, maybe people that weren't there, to be able to kind of reference and take a look at. So it's awesome. Very useful tool. I love it. It's awesome to be able to kind of have everything sort of situated in one place for note taking, for a DM that what am I talking about? Gets to run 5 campaigns a week. So huge thank you to Lorified. Go ahead and check it out. Go to lorified.ai to find out more information and give it a shot. You should do it. Thank you, Jordan and team over at Lorify. That is it as far as that stuff goes. So I think we're ready to go, right? Do we miss anything?
I don't think so.
No?
Nope.
Okay, cool. Great. Awesome. Oh, wait! Before we jump into tonight's session, we need to get a recap of where we left off with the party. So Dan, please, take it away.
Yes, sir. All right. Excuse me. Well. Here we go again, eh? Last week on the Wreckless, the party found that not all roads run parallel to one another, although what you find at the crossroads may not be to your liking. Up in North Imea, Riaris and Kaelinor take a moment to breathe after their ambushers turned allies offer a truce, partnership, an amicable arrangement. It's hard to tell, as much seems to be lost in translation. Except the concept of men. They are neither good nor bad. They simply are. Riaris winces at the sound of Kaelinor's laughter, as rare to come across as a hawk in the sky. Speaking of, stalked by their third hawk, Riaris tries his hand again at falconry, only to be surprised that this hawk carries a message from his own people. In fact, from his own mentor, Galden. All is far from well in Riaris' homeland as he receives a none-so-subtle reminder of his duty and the weight that presses down upon his shoulders. Though his people may live atop the world, their ideology would see them carry it. Before Talia departs to try and gather more information, they wonder what could have been, and what may still come for Riaris' people. As they consider their trek westwards towards Hasamal and whatever lay there, much still lies between Riaris and Kaelinor. Like laundry on the line left out in a storm, words now hang taut between them. Some have said, many not. Is it a distraction that they need, or the acceptance of the many paths that cross ultimately go their own way? Though the midday sun bears down upon their armor, the shadows between them seem to grow bolder. In Araskar, the dimly lit passages under Riaris' home are lit by the manic lanterns of Ogra's eyes, as her newfound footwear appear to offer much more than simple comfort. After the party weigh the name of Ellenvox, former partner of Faustus' son Alistair, what mad path led him here? Horace, Marquand, and Faustus begin to surmise something is afoot with Ogra. Though Ogra's stubbornness presents a difficult wall to break through. The only thing that seems to matter is to just keep moving. It comes as many things do to blows, and despite the best efforts of the 3 men, Ogra threatens to lay them low. Marquand, tiring of the game, begins to turn Ogra to stone. One way or another, he says this resolves the problem. Faustus, the veritable minnow in a stream full of sharks, lands a final desperate blow, knocking Ogra out so that Marquand can relent. A concussion preferred to a statue. As Horace takes a broom from Ogra, the one she claimed from Ellenvox for herself, alongside the boots and whatever else her not at all goblin hands could touch, they hope the madness will subside, at least long enough for them to see the sun again. Then, well, they'll deal with that when they get to it. But lest we are doomed to repeat history, one should not celebrate the warmth of the sun until they have removed themselves from the depths of the shadows first. For our esteemed students out there, we take a break from doom and gloom and read a few books in a library. The only thing missing is a hot coffee and a pastry, but for those who make their lives in the desert, beggars cannot be choosers. Lars, Kobamo, and Carr continue their education spree. Lars learns about banishment and the basics of the different planes of existence, and perhaps the difference between disintegration and banishment. And for the uninitiated amongst us, there is no difference. You are welcome. Carr, however, delves deeply into the pages of several books, particularly one by an Emery Vargas that ever so deftly acknowledges the existence of watchers, spheres of timelines, and anchors of branches and roots. The mysteries are deep, profound, and vague enough to ask many more questions than potential answers provided. It, however, becomes quite clear that many paths have crossed this library. Many feet have walked along those paths, and many eyes have watched those who have walked. It is here, then, that Aster and roads intersect amongst themselves. It is here, then, where past and future collide. It is here, then, where the Blue Devils wait at the crossroads, wondering who might turn up next. Satisfied that he's gotten all that he can get, Carr talks Kobamu and Lars into another adventure, this time to a strange town called Hasamal? Thereby Kalinor's prior reference. As they touch the globe of Astera, they rush past the moon and the Watchers, where Carr hears Nala, knowing now that she can hear everything that he says. Emboldened by this, they land in the middle of a city square, surrounded by ne'er-do-wells with grumpy, gruff faces. The dust settles, the sun beats down upon their backs. Will Carr join the primal roar? Will Kobamu do Kobamu stuff? How will Lars treat these impoverished peasants devoid of science? A hop and a skip away now from Kalinor and Riaris. Will the Wreckless actually begin to come together? Or will fate twist a wry smile and demand more of our intrepid pirates? I could tell you what happens next, but where is the fun in that? So, the only way to find out how the world ends is to watch tonight's episode of The Wreckless.
Incredible. Very nice. Dan,
Here's
yes,
See you
absolutely.
guys next week.
You're getting on the same level as Nav with how good you guys are doing it.
Take
You're one up each other
that
now.
that sweet point of inspiration. I do have an interesting note, something that was mentioned on there. You said that you could, when you asked what happens next, you said that you could tell us.
I could.
So you could. Okay.
I could, but where's the fun in that?
But where's the fun in that? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
I feel
you're
like
right.
Dan's just thrown down the gauntlet. Like every time Dan does recap, I'm like, great, I got to pick this up as a challenge. God damn.
That is
Brother.
that is clearly his intention, I think. Unbelievable. Beautiful. Well, Dan, I think you're right. I think the fun in that would be not nearly as much as what we were about to have. So
that was my guess as well. So we'll see how it works out.
So I think we'll just take your word for it that you're a shaman, fortune teller.
Don't like to put labels on it, Joe. You know, just gotta let it be.
He's a freaking watcher.
He's a freaking watcher. He's a watcher.
Jump him. Get his ass. On site. Kill him.
Jesus.
Take his best.
All right.
Doesn't take long.
Immediately.
Does not take long. It's immediate. Okay, we gotta kill him, right?
Gotta kill him.
Kalinor's betraying
And
everybody
talk
in
to
the party right now.
watcher, you know, maybe bargain with a watcher. Kill him.
No.
Kill him.
Kill him.
Bring
This
him
is the only
back.
choice.
Bring him back with
Sheriff
one
is
hit
gonna
point.
blow
Hit
up
point.
the moon.
Kill him again.
Kill him again. Wow. Well, Dan, I thought you did great. Just to say that, So, thank you for that.
I guess the cost of greatness is death. Sometimes, you gotta go out that way.
I guess so. Well, cool. I guess just a final sort of thing. Do you guys want to play some D&D?
Woo-hoo.
I
Someone will say
Happy
something.
New
Yeah,
Howdy.
let's do it. Let's have a nice, easy
Yeah,
birthday
let's go.
celebration. Exactly.
Do it.
Saw that being
All
snuck in.
right.
I was like,
well,
oh,
everybody put on your favorite bonnet or hat or relaxing. Get your umbrella. It's beach day, friends. Just kidding. We are going to jump right in to the aftermath. Not really. We're still kind of in it. Yeah,
The long division between Ogra and her boots.
exactly. Exactly. And
Question.
other
I'm
math
at 0 hit
things?
points.
You certainly are. Ogre, go ahead and give me a death saving throw.
First roll of the night. 16.
Okay. That is one save. As we come into a scene of a darkened lantern lit, and by lantern we mean a singular lantern that is sitting sitting probably just leaning sort of sideways against a couple of rocks as we hear the sounds of grunting and sort of forceful sort of sounds of physical stress as the sudden, clear, sort of resounding thwack that makes our green friend go unconscious happens. So, Ogre, you are dropped to the ground. Or, sorry, you are unconscious. You've already been on the ground. And in response, we see Melivest, this elven, strange figure in yellow robes, immediately drop concentration on his spell that would have made Ogre a permanent fixture
Was that a
of the
spoiler?
pyre under fire.
I think we all want to know
No,
a
it's
name check
happening
on
now.
Who's
No,
Melivest?
Yeah, I was
that
gonna say
the
me
wrong
more
name?
Quan.
Shut up. Shut up. Don't tell Clinton. Everybody shut up. Man, I gotta figure out a way to cut that out.
We're live.
See, this
Damn
is
it.
why I wanted to play
Rewind,
instead of just tell you what
rewind,
happens. I
rewind.
wanted to experience this moment. You know.
Straight
You
up,
want-
if
you
you
want help?
watched this, cool, awesome. No one here dare mention that in the Discord. I worked so hard to keep that name quiet.
Clinton will never
And
know.
I
you
am
keep it.
dead serious with all of you. If you guys want to be friends with me, you keep that here.
Cool. Put me in a tough spot here, Joe.
Top secret.
I'll change my.
All
Don't
right.
get his.
Okay. Horace, you, Faustus, and Merquant are standing over Ogre's unconscious body as Faustus is taking a moment to consider what to do before and trying to consider the amount of time that you all will have before Ogre will be leaving this plane of existence. I'm going to roll for Faustus's medicine check. Okay, interesting start. That is a... oh, okay, the camera didn't want to catch up. Let's see if it does.
It's not a 7?
Yeah, I'll tell you guys, it's a nat 20. I will try to refresh it and see if that'll... It is straight up a nat 20, though. Oh, you guys see it just start to move? Creepy.
Well, we saw
Ghost.
it's just the angle. The angle.
Oh,
facing
yeah.
the
No, it
window.
is. It's right. It's right. Just the angle's weird. Yeah. It's
Oh, there it is.
Ah.
There it is.
Let me make that box a little smaller.
I was gonna
so
say,
I can-
yeah, sure, it's a
yeah,
20.
out of the way. It is a nat 20. Okay. So I will say with that, Faustus readies an ability to, as he starts to kind of pull some stuff out of his bag to be able to lay in a bandage for Ogre, but he holds and waits. All right. What should we do?
Well, first I think we need to know what the hell it is we're dealing with, and I'll take the broom and toss it to Marquant, because I'm assuming
Okay.
he might be able to identify it, and I'll take
Yes.
the boots and I'll identify the boots.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so you cast Identify in the boots. Go ahead and give me an Arcana check.
Coming right up. That is a 14 out of me.
Okay. The first thing you recognize, Horace, as you are casting Identify, you see... oh, actually, I'm sorry. Playing this by the rules, Identify is a minute.
Oh, no.
Oh, it is.
Yep.
Let me see. Do I still have sorcery points? If I do, I can... Features... I do. I can quicken that spell. Wait, no. It has to come up with one action. Bonus action. So I still can't do that.
I'll tell you what. If you want to spend that sorcery point to do that, I'll allow that for this. And that's fine.
All right. I spend my 2 sorcery points to quickly identify this as best as I can.
Okay, cool. With a 14, you definitely notice that there is some magic to these boots. But one thing that really, the first thing that you notice is that, Horace, as you touch these boots, instinctively, I assume you're trying to take them off of Ogre's feet, but that's up
Yes.
to you.
That would
Okay.
be the first thing I try. Yeah.
You got it. They seem to be very tightly kept on Ogre's feet. And I'll say with a 14 is enough to be able to recognize that it has nothing to do with how tight they are.
Mm-hmm.
They do not want to come off.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Merquant kind of ends up just throwing the broom back onto the ground. It's not this.
I stand back up and rub my forehead and I say, yes, it's definitely those boots.
Ogre, give me a death saving throw.
Another 16.
Okay. You got it. Okay. All right, guys, we're not going to have a lot of time. So it's the boots. All right. How do we remove them?
My understanding of tuning to magical items and whatnot, something that would make someone act in such a erratic manner, would I think that was more of a cursed thing, or would dispelling the magic for a turn grant an opportunity to remove the boots?
I'll tell you what. So the Arcana check wasn't enough to be able to determine that, but I will allow you to roll a history check. I'm going to say the DC for this is 20.
20. So close. 18.
18. You think of in your head as you're starting to kind of connect the dots and try to say, okay, I feel like there was something about this. There was something I would have known about being able to that attachment that. And you see in your mind's eye just books. You alone having to alone, but you see that there's someone that is kind of guarding the door to be paying attention, looking close enough to make sure that you are at least looking like you're focusing on the books, and
I just
slips away.
I just mutter, damn it, I should have paid more attention in class. I don't know that we can take them off just yet, but next best solution. And I pull out some manacles and like jangle them, and I'll use my turn to try and cuff Ogra's arms behind her back.
Okay. All right. You cuff Ogre's arms. As you do so, kind of pulling, you notice that like Ogre sort of starts to stir a little bit. But as you see, Ogre seems to be still holding on. And Ogre, at this point, I'd like you to give me a Constitution saving throw.
I rolled another 16.
Okay.
Constitution, that's going to be an 18.
18. All right. You feel yourself start to, as you're getting close to an area of stability, of still being unconscious. There's a moment where your eyes kind of like just flutter just slightly, and I will give you the option here to use that orcish, I believe, orcish endurance that you had before.
I forgot I had that one last week.
Yep. So I will let you use that if you. I will say you're kind of in a spot of being able to tap into that bigger than human sort of style strength and stability.
Yeah, Ogra, I think, while fluttering her eyes, and probably feeling the pain in her face, she will use her orcish endurance.
Okay, you got it. I'm going to say Horus and Ogre, go ahead and roll me an initiative, please.
Eighteen.
17.
Nice. Oh, wow, that was close. So, Horace, you are able to do the kind of like final click and turn of the key on these manacles that you have to be able to key, or as you're kind of like probably like sitting her up. And just as you're able to secure that last moment, Ogre, you wake up.
Am I like behind my back or manacled in the front?
Behind your back.
Good choice. Her reaction is to grab her nose because she got hit in the face. You hit Ogre in the nose!
To be fair, that was Faustus. Look, you're acting. You're acting a little crazy right now.
She immediately takes her tongue and is seen to see if her other tusk is still there.
It is.
She's just gonna glare at him and be like, "Last person who took Ogre's other tusk, he's dead."
I think I give Faustus like a worried, but like, I guess you're lucky you didn't knock her tusk out look.
Ogre, you were. I think this cave was getting to you, and you started lashing out. And I think and he looks back at you. I'm gonna say above board, Horace. You're gonna want to probably take the reins on most of the RPOs. I will jump in with whatever Faustus and Merquant can help you out with, but it's all you.
All right. I take her, come around in front of Okra, and I look her in the eye and I say, "Look, you almost killed Faustus, and you damn near bit off my fingers."
No, Mr. Ace was trying to take Ogra's stuff, and then Faustus was gonna. Do I still hear the voice in my head?
Roll me a. Roll me a luck check.
Nope. What are you? 17.
Sorry, this should. Okay, that shouldn't be luck. Go ahead and add your intelligence, actually.
Okay, minus. You mean? Just a straight up intelligent? Yeah, it'd still be a 3. So 14.
14. Okay, cool. Yeah, you still hear that voice. What does that voice say?
Sorry, Nav.
It's fine, it's fine. I think the voice you hear is just. We've broken out of these manacles before. Do it again. We should go. They're not our friends. We should leave them.
Look, Okra, I don't know what that Merlin Loke witch did to you, but we're not here to hurt you.
You're this close to Ogra, right?
No, I'm not within arm's reach, so.
Not arm's reach, but are you like this close? Like, not arm's reach.
You can describe what you tried to. You can describe what you tried to do.
Ogra's going to jump up because you didn't tie her feet, just her hands. So she stands up and headbutts you.
Okay, cool. As you stand up, I'm gonna say, does an 18 hit?
Yeah. 5. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Faustus is absolutely ready for you to act violent again. Faustus just punches you right in the nose, and you're unconscious again.
Yep.
I just gotta scratch my head.
You see Faustus just shaking his hand up.
All right. Round 2, I guess.
Look, we're not gonna be able to carry her out of here. We're just not gonna make it that way.
Well. Let me think. Do we cut her legs off along with the boots, or?
I'm gonna pretend that that's not a real thing that you said.
Obviously, I'm joking. Look, the 3 of us maybe can carry her. But we're gonna need more time than just knocking her out. If you bring her back one more time, I may have a better temporary solution.
Okay. Well, the good news is we have a little more time to be able to figure that out now. I don't know if I could actually kill Ogra by punching her, just to let you guys know. So, but she's just unconscious. You see Merquant. Merquant has at this point actually seemingly disappear. Or you don't seem recall.
This is going. I don't know. Maybe we scout ahead, see how much longer we have left in here, and come back, or we have to be close to the exit by now, right?
I don't. I don't want to leave her here. Not with those things around. She's unconscious.
Well,
is there any magic that either of you have to be able to kind of keep her in some sort of momentary stasis?
yeah, but for the amount of time we need to hold her, I think something a little more practical might be more fitting.
I'm all ears, Horace.
And I reach to my pack and pull out 50 feet of hempen rope. We are just gonna have to ruck it and drag her behind us, screaming the entire way.
Yeah, all right. I can't think of anything better. All right, let's do it.
I will say this: Ogre weighs about 200 pounds.
Hey, man.
Yeah.
Two grown men, using a sleep sack as a sled, the rope as we just mush it,
Well, I will say this. I'm going to say that Faustus is going to have to be consistently making medicine checks because it is not an even ground where you guys are.
I know. She's
walking
gonna be
through.
bumping her head, and
She's going to be bumping her head a lot. Yeah. Cool. So I think in that idea, Faustus takes off his vest and tries to kind of wrap it to be at least enough cloth to be able to kind of put under her head as you guys try to secure her. I'm going to say give me... I'll say... Rob, go ahead and roll for Faustus. It's a survival check.
okay. That's a 15 on the die.
Okay, cool. So dirty 20. You are, unfortunately, I think the only things that you're able to find are some of the stalagmites that are sticking up out of the ground. That Faustus just starts to kind of just take a chisel and just starts to kind of chisel out, which means that it is even heavier. There's no growth here. There's nothing that would be able to carry that out. So unless you have another idea, it's gonna have to be a couple of those tied together.
Was there any overgrowth left from when Ogre was making vines and whatnot?
I don't know when Ogre was doing that.
She did it to make horses like wooden cast, and then when she cast gentle repose on the body.
You guys are pretty far from that.
Okay, that's what I wasn't sure how far removed we got from that. And that's right. I am properly fucked in my own right.
Muffins would be really helpful right about now.
Muffins would be really helpful right about now.
Okay. So you guys do that, which means that your speed is going to...
If
Yes?
Can I just say, would Horace check Ogre's backpack full of shit?
No. I will
Okay
not.
then.
All right.
Don't
So
forget
yeah,
over his staff.
carrying that all together. Horace, Ogre, you're unconscious. You're not able to help out at all. You got up to try to headbutt Horace. that's where we're at.
He insulted her best friend.
That evil,
Beautiful.
wicked best friend of yours.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Okay. So your speed is going to be currently carrying both of those, even with them being both of you. I'm going to say, let's do this for the first couple hours. Horace, give me an athletics check.
Oof. Gosh, that is a dirty one. But I'm going to use my last chrono shift, try to rewind that misstep I made on my hobbled leg, and when I slipped and bumped my head in an alternate future. I'm going to try again to not do that.
Okay.
For a grand total of 6.
All right. I rolled a nat 1 for Faustus. So as Faustus is helping you in trying to sort of determine the weight and moving through this. Yeah. Okay. All right. Okay, this is good. And you see him turn to go and try and tug, and just slips and lands face down on the ground. Faustus had 3 hit points. I'm going to roll a d4 for Faustus. There's a possibility that he also falls unconscious. So you want a 2 or lower? That's a 3.
With Marquant not around, Ogre's out, Faustus is out. I do something that I don't particularly enjoy people seeing. I like roll up my sleeves. My eyes go a dark black, and I cast Gift to try and heal Faustus.
Is Gift one of those spells that we agreed on?
Yeah, it's not like a good one. I take damage to give like HP to someone, so I imagine this could actually possibly kill me too.
Yeah. I mean, if you want, that's a TPK, friend.
If I roll over a 12,
yeah,
will he still get it though? Like, will he get the health that I give him, and I just pass out next to him?
Yeah, I guess that's true. Yeah. Okay. All right. Okay.
All right.
Cool.
I'll cast Gift, and let me just roll this d20 and get it over with.
Oh, jeez. Happy birthday, Jack. Way to go. Thanks, bud.
Happy birthday, Jack.
Happy birthday, Jack.
That's a 14.
Oh, no.
14?
You just killed Clinton's character.
No, I
He
healed
killed
him.
himself.
No, he killed himself to heal.
Oh yeah.
We all die in this.
So now
cave.
it's just me to RP.
With your help.
Should I roll a saving throw by now?
No, you're unconscious, but you're
Okay, I'm not dead.
yeah, you're good.
No.
You're not dead.
Okay.
Beautiful. Okay, cool. So Horace, go ahead and describe to me what happens as you do this.
Yeah, so I think Horace's eyes go black. He reaches his arm out on the side that has been ailing him from that scar with what looked like black tendrils under his skin emanating, and he starts to like channel some dark magic into Foss's, and this isn't something that he practices often, and so he just kind of loses control uh, and overexerts himself to the point where he passes out.
Yeah. So Horace, as you send this out, this like sort of tendril emanating from, say, from your hand, or
Yeah, I think
okay,
like the tendrils would have started like up where his shoulder is, and as he channeled that energy, started creeping down his arm towards his hand, out towards Faustus.
go ahead and roll me a nope. Roll me a wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom saving throw. Oh, okay. A 15.
Okay. The 15. You feel this energy start to escape you. Horace, where did you learn this spell? Certainly wouldn't be one that your mother's people would be teaching you.
Yeah, I think it is sort of a reverse engineered version of inflict wounds.
Okay. But where did you learn it?
He would have learned that in a Merlin Loke temple, where he watched and studied. He did not very religious in himself, but he liked to go and see where it was the power that clerics, where they earned their power from, and in an effort to just gather knowledge of power from all sources. It would have been something that he practiced.
Yeah. I think there's a couple flashes of memory that happens, Horace, as you were, on one of your sneakabouts, going into the Merlin Temple and seeing a figure being healed by the magic that you have been taught from the beginning as irrational and irresponsible. But you saw this magic healing those that were sick. What's more responsible than that? Having magic to be able to make others around you better. And you remember having these conversations with your mentor, and in hushed tones, him quickly denying that this would even be possible for wizards, that these are gifts that are only given to those that sell themselves to this higher entity. And he was so quick to dismiss it that you caught a little bit of something in his voice. With 15, you weren't entirely sure what it was. Roll me a luck check, please.
14.
Okay. Do you press about this to? I cannot remember your mentor's name off the top of my head right now.
Professor Grimsbane.
Grimsbane. That's right.
No, I don't think Horse is the type to press, but if he senses there's more and it's not, and someone's not telling him, he
Mhm.
would launch his own investigation. And
Yeah. So we cut to moments of you trying to do research, trying to connect. You go and revisit that temple a few times. You do manage to find an older figure, somewhat kind of those that seem to make eye contact with you in this temple immediately broke away, and you felt like a lot of times, I would say, like maybe like the first time you were caught, you actually felt like it was most likely one of the cleric figures like ratted you out.
mhm.
And more often than not, they're like avoiding your eyes if you're around. But this figure, this time around, older gentleman, darker, deep brown skin, sort of tuft of white hair at the bottom of his chin, completely bald. He seemed to take an interest in what your interest was. And as you cast this spell, you see his face. Twinkle in his eye. As he smiles. With that, wisdom saving throw. You don't see Faustus get up. You don't see Faustus regain consciousness. What is in Horace's mind in the possibility of this working, but Faustus not being able to bring you back? Does Faustus consider that to be worth it?
I think, at the very least, he promised, that he wouldn't let anything happen to Faustus. And if something happens to him, then, well, at least all the pain and running is over. He doesn't have to do that anymore.
Yeah. The last figure you see is of that cleric. So your eyes just slowly close. We'll pause you guys there. Kaelinor, you're
Yes.
watching Riaris slowly return back, kind of head down, sort of maybe deep in thought. moving in through the trees. He actually has to kind of like, I think he's so deep in thought that you see him kind of like look up, sort of start a little bit as a branch almost kind of manages to knock into him, and then becomes more aware of his surroundings as he gets within about maybe 20 feet of all of you. Suvi is tending to her mother, who is aggravated and I would say somewhat glaring at you.
I assume I'm near Gavrot still, so I just kind of step away, realizing this woman is annoyed at me. It seems most women are, unfortunately. And just approach Riaris. Good conversation with the bird?
What,
Are you okay?
Yeah. Yeah. Just, yes. Yeah. Are you? She doesn't look that happy.
No. I think it might be because I'm her brother and knocked her on her ass, but
Well, that's something she'll have to deal with, I guess. I don't know. Yeah. What's our plan?
I mean, we've already made it this far. We might as well go into Hasamal and see what's going on there.
Yeah, I mean, I guess I thought, are they coming with us, or what's the deal?
I assume so. They seem to know the Bastille, so seems like there is troops going to his aid.
Yeah. Okay.
You hear deep, like, kind of grunts between mother and daughter here, as Ida's not really breaking eye contact from you. Which one of you speaks Primordial?
I do.
Okay, cool. You hear like sort of stressed sort of sounds that seem to hint at through some broken translation. Edda, I think I said Ida. Edda seems to be wondering how strong Kaelinor would be without all of that silly little metal around her. And you see Suvi is very much being the daughter of like, Mom, shut the fuck up. Like, very like,
Mom,
don't need to do this.
Can't help it.
Me.
Yeah. Give a wry smile a little bit, like trying to hide it, but not really. It's edge of my mouth. And she really doesn't like you. Oh, that'll be all right. She'll get over it.
Thanks.
I'm sure.
I mean,
What?
Nothing. I'm used to a lot of people not liking me, so.
No, I think she's not used to losing, and she doesn't like the feeling of looking at the person who beat her. I think that's probably more what it is.
Kaelinor, are you
Yeah.
looking at Edda?
No, fully disregarded her. I think because I've beaten her so okay, and I was like, cool.
Cool. Yeah.
I mean, what does she want me to? I don't know. Does she want to knock me on my ass to make her feel better?
No, I think. Well, what's her name? Was it Suvi? I think she's got it. She's got it covered.
Okay.
You hear a deep uh, a deep primal sort of grunting sound from Gavrot as you see him kind of meeting your eyes, Riaris.
Is he like motioning to go over to him? That
Yeah.
head motion. Well, looks like my turn. Hey, looks like Gavrot wants me for some reason. I want to tell you what just happened. Maybe when we're walking to Hasamal or something. So I'm gonna want to put a pin in that.
Okay.
I'll be back.
I will be here.
Okay.
Have fun.
Yay. I'll go later.
Riaris, give me a. I'm gonna say, give me a flat intelligence check.
That is a 2.
Okay, cool. You've kind of made some sort of insinuation of being able to kind of understand a little bit of their speak. So you hear Gavrot start to snarl and make these like kind of deep, sort of throaty sounds towards you. That is equivalent to I would say like above board a situation of like someone that knows high school Spanish saying like, yeah, I know Spanish, and then a natural born Latin American just rattling off stuff and just being like, nope.
Is Suvi nearby? Is she still working with Etta? Or still
she's nearby. You could pull her over, I think.
I think I'd kind of glance in her direction, seeing what she does, and then kind of go to him and just to go around, just saying primordial speech.
No. You left me. Brought in surrounded. There's no room in head.
I will look at Suvi and kind of look back and noticing, not mimicking his actions entirely, but
holy cow, it's another nat 20. Suvi sees this and comes running over.
Fantastic.
These are different. Just so you know, all these dice look the same. They're 4 of exactly the same die, or the same color dice. Nice. So just so you guys know, I'm not rolling one that's loaded. Yeah, Suvi comes running over.
I'm sorry. I don't. He asked me over. I'm not fully understanding what he's saying. If you could help, I want to be respectful.
Did you tell him speak?
Yes, I asked if he could speak.
Oh, okay. And you see he's now like slamming on the ground. And you see her starting to kind of calm down her father a little bit. Maybe just speak to me.
I'll just say I'm sorry in primordial. See if he hears me or not.
You see her relay that.
Yeah. I'm not sure. He called me
with
over.
Difficulty. Actually, I'll say apologies. Kind of a maybe not in their normal.
Yeah, I figured that might not make sense to him, but that's all I know. I'm sorry. He called me over. I don't know why. I think he was working with Kalen, but I'd like to talk with him if he wants to talk, to speak.
Okay, cool. So through interpretation, you are speaking to Gavrot through Suvi, but Suvi explains to you. Gavrot seemed to understand that the metal people may know how to get into Stone Mountain. Stone Mountain. With lion inside.
Metal people, like Kay, or lion metal people? They know how to get into the mountain, the city.
Riaris Kalenor. Metal people.
Metal. Okay. Mm-hmm. And Stone Mountain is Hasamal, I'm guessing. We'd love to have you three come, if that works. We can find a way in. Absolutely. Can you help us get there? We know the direction, but any help would be good to have.
Follow mountain. Mountain small because not there yet. Mountain get bigger when feet move further.
I understand. We can follow to the mountain. Absolutely.
Then you, Riaris, help get Suvi Gavrat Edda into mountain.
Yes. Can I ask, what do you want to do in the mountain?
Rip Leon and limb from limb.
Okay, that. Mm-hmm. Yes.
Riaris, give me a religion check. DC 10. No, DC 5.
Don't challenge me, Joe. It's a 1.
Okay, cool. It's not that you don't know this information, you just don't recognize this might be pertinent information for them to pick up. So you help.
Yes, will help. You shake on it. How do you seal a trade to your people? Trade.
You see her turn to Gavrot and kind of say something excitedly, and you see Gavrot kind of nod, and then scar himself across his chest. Just dig straight, and you see his claws are about maybe a half an inch thick as he just as he.
I just help heal that. What? Why did he just?
He takes 5 points of damage, and then extends out a hand towards you, with the blood dripping from it. Your turn.
I will kind of looking down. Not gonna be easy to do this, so I will get my palm and kind of get one of my hand axes down, just kind of slice right across my palm, and kind of like squeeze it a little bit, let it bleed, and then put my hand up.
You see, it seems like he wants this as a handshake, and that's what you do.
That's what I do for sure. Nice and kind of okay. It's fitting in there. I'm probably the smaller glove in that situation.
You take 2 points of slashing damage. Yeah. Beautiful. You see at that counter, you see Edda just spit on the ground, but otherwise seems to be not having any other sort of violent reaction.
After that, I'll kind of look at Suvi and do we go now? I know we could use a rest at some point before the Stone Mountain. I assume your mother and uncle might as well. What do you suggest?
We heal very quickly. Need only how tell day.
By the sun, day
Sun.
one of the sun. Yeah.
And you see, go ahead and roll me a. I'll say both of you, if you guys are both here. Go ahead and roll me flat intelligence check.
14.
11.
Okay, cool. Yeah, both of you get enough. Suvi seems to be trying to portray somewhere around the range of like an hour, 2 hours is all they need.
Wow, that must be nice.
As fighters say, yeah, we just need a short rest.
Need a long rest. Cry. Now it's crying.
Oh, okay. That's good to know. Maybe we'll head there. We will look at the Stone Mountain and see what we need. We might need a little more time. I'll kind of point to what I think might be 3 to 4, then I might slip it into 5-ish hours there to recharge. But that's
if we wait for sun to leave, that may be good.
Yes, moon is good. Also travel quieter. Moon could work.
Yes.
Okay, good. Should we stay here? Do you have another place we could go and rest quickly, or should we go?
What's
To the
wrong with
city.
here
Yeah.
Nothing. Here works.
or there?
We could sneak into the city and camp, or who knows if our service is needed in camp here. and
You
then
see
sneak in.
Suvi look at you and
And be like, "What the
almost fearfully shake her head no. You saw how quickly they tore into you guys. It's at least Gavrod and Edda are going
They're not
to
resting.
attack on sight.
Right. Yes, perhaps we actually stay out here and rest before we venture into the city.
We go
could
we
go close.
follow we go close.
Close to city. Wait, not too close, but close we can see.
Everything.
Where
Right.
and Suvi looks at you, Kilner. As I imagine, Kilner, you were like kind of like away from this conversation and started to kind of walk towards it.
Towards them.
So Suvi starts to kind of seem to explain to you, I where Shobriaris Lion Mountain get bigger, closer we get.
Yes. That works.
He seemed to know it's small.
Yes. He's good at that. As Kayla just does a thumbs up of like, yes,
Kaylin, you get the idea of Suvi saying, I just told him that things get bigger when you get closer to them.
Campbell's kind of like nodding and grinning at her, like, yes, men are stupid.
And Suvi's
I know.
not trying to like make fun at all. I imagine Suvi's probably actually had to explain this
Genuine.
type of phenomenon to others.
Yeah,
Phenomenon.
it is a phenomenon, and Kaylin was a girl's girl, or tries to be, at least.
Yeah.
Somewhere. Yes, Suvi, that's good. That's useful, important to know. So we go closer now. So city get bigger, and then rest.
Suvi travel with Kilanord Yaris. Gavrat Edda like trees more.
Yes.
For the now.
I could tell.
Until, and then looks at Riars, until Lion Mountain big enough to go in.
Mhm.
Got it. That makes sense. Okay.
Okay, so we go now.
Let's go now. We're all ready.
We go now. You see, Gavrot has just been patiently. He's standing now, so he's standing kind of like over top of like you and just like looking down at both of you at this, and it's just been motionless, but just like watching sort of back and forth. You see Suvi explain something to him. Edda. And you see Edda kind of like nods and does like a little bit of a slight bow, and both of them just leap straight up into the trees. Standing leap, just
There they go.
It's impressive with the joints and the height traction they can reach. That's actually really cool. They just
traction.
I was
Traction.
thinking the same things.
Traction.
yeah, like the bounce as Kaelor tries to attempt to explain the
They use legs.
yeah, they use legs.
Yeah.
You try?
Pretty strong.
No, I'm not that high. I don't think.
Suvi, small tree, can do, but not that.
No, yeah.
Leg too small.
I think Kaelor looks down at her
Okay,
own legs
there.
and is like, do I have small legs? Could I jump? No. Do it.
Well, they're off. Should we be off as well?
Yes. Yes.
Great.
Okay.
You lead?
Of course.
I lead?
Would you mind leading for the moment? That would be helpful for us. That's okay.
Okay. Keep watch for Lion to tell him to.
Limb from
Let us
limb.
know. We'll keep watch as well.
And you see Suvi walks out to the clearing where I assume you guys are going to walk into. From this sort of vantage point, the good side of this is that you guys have a clear sort of view, perceptive wise, of like how far you are and like all that stuff. But you are obviously in the open, which is exactly why Gavrot and Edda didn't want to go that way.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So with that, you guys start to kind of travel south. But you see Suvi is a little confused, as I assume you guys kind of give enough space where you guys are out of earshot.
Yeah, I think so. Like trailing enough, slightly
yeah.
behind, but
We don't need to RP it, but there's a couple times where Suvi kind of like slows down and then turns and like looks and is like, "Are you okay?" Like, so you have to kind of explain that a little bit, and then she, give me an insight check.
you were so close to being good. 7.
16.
16. Riaris, you see that she's a little disappointed at that. She gives you guys the room.
Hey, we'll make sure we have time to take a breather when we get there.
Yeah,
Sure.
no.
Yeah.
I'm feeling a little drained and tapped out, but it's
Yeah.
fine. You wanted to talk about
Yeah.
the bird, I assume.
The bird, our third hawk. I don't think it's related to the other two, but yeah. So, okay, just say it. Okay, that was one of my people through that bird. So that is the first time that's happened since I've left. I was not expecting that. So that's what that was. He, let me know if things are going, which is not great. One of my fellow companions is dead. So a lot more has fallen onto me. And yeah, not great. So a good reminder of what I needed to do, and I just wanted to say that to you so that you were aware of that. You can ask questions or whatever. I know I haven't said a lot. There's not a lot, but there was. But yeah. Anyway, yeah.
I more than most people understand that you have secrets. And I wouldn't push if you didn't want me to. But I am sorry you lost your companion. Are you okay?
Yeah, I mean, for my people, any loss unexpectedly is a big one. I didn't know him incredibly well, but it's it's just a reminder, and so I don't, I don't want to hold secrets, but I do, and I'm sorry because I have gotten mad at you about it. But for me, living secrets is part of what we do. We have to. It was part of my not mission, but what do you say? Test. Come out in the world, learn and not tell anybody about it. And I failed that part, but maybe that's okay.
I mean, technically, you haven't really failed it. All the information I know of you was through a letter, and the crew know little tidbits. I mean, if it's something important to you, I mean, I guess keep the secrets, it's fine, but you didn't really answer the question. I asked if you were okay, and you went on this tangent about duty and what it means to be reminded. Riaris, are you okay?
Yes. Yeah. Seriously, I genuinely, my people live north of a city in middle of the continent, kind of by, I guess this is North Imea by South Imea, by the city called Eriskar. We live in the mountains. We've lived up there for a really, really long time. My people tell the legends that we used to rule South Imea. I mean, we did. We got kind of run out. and it's kind of been waiting for good times to come after that. And they haven't, and we've isolated ourselves a lot, and there's not there's not a lot of us left, you know. Um, so it gets worse when the spirits of our ancestors are disappearing. It's always been how we've kept in touch, how we've been able to keep ourselves sane through the generations and generations. And now, I'm one of only a few who gets to talk to an ancestor when not that long ago all of us did. So, I think there's a weight there that is hard. I don't think I deserve that weight. I don't know that I can carry that weight, but I don't know that that's really the point, right? You carry what you carry and what you're given, and if I can do what's needed, then that's what I want to do. And I have forgotten that a little bit because part of me thinks that there are bigger things, right? But sometimes it's good to be reminded of where you're from. Sorry, I'm not sorry. I needed to say that, and thank you. I feel much better now, actually.
I'm glad you do.
Just don't tell anyone. Please don't tell anyone, especially Zed or Ogra, and particularly Ogra. Would be great if you did not mention this conversation. You could probably tell
conversation.
Kari.
I think you should tell Car. I feel Car would be very upset if there were no stories that he was told of ancestors. He feeds on them. It's its whole thing, isn't it? But I think everyone has the right to choose their freedom, and you are choosing yours. Don't apologize for that.
No, thank you. Thank you. Yeah. So it'll be. Yeah. No. Thanks. Okay, I appreciate it.
It's okay.
I'm sorry. What I said a little bit earlier was also because of how I felt about myself, and maybe just leaning into it and accepting it is okay. So I'm sorry about calling you a traitor, because I am as well. And I'm sorry, wasn't a kind thing to say, regardless of how I feel.
Unfortunately, though, it was the truth and how you felt. No amount of time unwinding or time bending will change that. I know what I am, and I know what I was. I got into this line of work by being a traitor. Originally to you all, and then the Merlin Loke. I don't think that's a title I can shake. Not yet, anyway, so... You just were reminded of my true colors.
No.
And I think you are. And you fell for a falsity that is me. Maybe I'm just a traitor at the core of their being. Maybe. But only time will tell.
Are you a traitor if becoming so means you're doing the right thing? I don't know. Because maybe everything you said is true, and I get that, but I've seen you help people you've not needed to help way more times than not. And I think you should give yourself some credit for that.
That is easier said than done, Riaris, but who knows?
Yeah. Well, We are fun. Suvi's really missing out on our fun conversations, huh?
Yeah, I think
as
she
you
needs
guys
to feel
are
included.
as you are looking in her direction, I need both of you to give me perception checks.
Okie dokie, because... Oh, why? Oh. A nat 20 for a 23.
A nat 20 is what you needed.
Like how you're disappointed for some reason.
I don't
know.
No, it's not disappointment. It's like I'm gonna get information and it's gonna be some sort of like beholder in the woods. I'm gonna go, great, thanks, Joe. What am I gonna do with this?
So there's a there's a tentacle that comes out of the woods, followed by 5 more of them, as a floating giant ball of scales and
Rocktopus.
Thanks, Jack.
Okay.
Happy birthday, Jack.
No, with a
Birthday
23,
beholder.
I think there's a moment, Kaelinor, where you feel something in your... It almost feels like it's like it starts in your bones, but it's your senses just clicking in on something that is an awareness that has had to keep you in a state of constant and consistent survival. As you look past Suvi, and Suvi is consistently sort of looking back at you guys, and that is why her roll was with disadvantage. And Kaelinor, at this moment, you notice a couple things. Again, the sense of this, I think, is it transcends any sort of like specific sort of thing of like smell, sight, taste, touch. It feeling of danger. Something's happening. You see the extremely tall stone wall fortress of Hasamal that is still about maybe about, I'd say at least a half mile off. And you see smoke. Not that strange in a city. Could be, steam kind of coming out from some sort of blacksmith shop, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And then almost as if it's partly in your imagination, but it's real. It's pushing past like boundaries to the point that you're unfortunately sure, but you can't really prove it. You hear the sound of clashing steel. And you're the only one who notices.
Is it... God damn it, Joe. I hate this. The music changed too. Does it feel like, from what I'm gathering, Kaelin was gathering, there is potential fire and the Leonin or Raw are fighting, or like whatever is like, because Kaelin immediately assumes steel clashing and clanging together, paladins fighting, something's gone wrong.
Yeah, with a nat 20, you feel that there is blood being shed a half mile from you.
If anything, this is on brand for Kaelin, which is really sad. I'm gonna do a very sharp whistle to grab Suvi's attention, and probably pierce Riaris's ear next to me. Unfortunately.
Oh man, that's a really beautiful cloud. Oh, what the?
And I will point towards the smoke and the sound of what...
She bounds towards you quicker than you, extremely fast.
I'll put my hand up to kind of stop her. Not me, there. And I will point to Hasamal and the sound of clanging and bloodshed. Blood, fighting, lion man. We go?
Now?
Now. And Kaelinor takes off in a sprint. Unfortunately.
Okay. All right, half mile sprint. You got it.
I don't know what a mile is. That's our measurement, but yeah.
Beautiful.
Metric unit.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. Okay.
That is
5,280
100.
feet. So
Thank you. That's it. 280 feet. That's good.
that's
Oh,
the full mile. So it'd be half of that.
I think mile
Okay.
is
Cool.
on my
Yeah.
DD.
You
I don't
just
know why it's
you take off, and
taking
you
off.
see Suvi looks at you, Riaris, for just a second here of moment of she's trying to kind of read something from you. And she is momentarily distracted by something as her eyes go wide, and you see her take off after Kaelinor. Riars, do you follow?
Yeah, I think my hand lingers when I see her go, try to like grab her to be like, "Hey, are you okay?" And Kayla's already gone. And I'm just like, "Okay," and yeah, I'll peel off after. Just of course.
You got it. Riars, actually, I'll give it a moment of an insight check here as you saw Suvi's eyes kind of go wide.
19.
Okay. They 19. The recognition of understanding that if Kaelinor saw something that was dangerous and is moving in that direction, Suvi didn't see it, but most likely her family did. And that means they're on their way. And you see that look, that very familiar look of understanding what it's like to be worried about loved ones. As she immediately takes off. And actually, Kaelinor, I will say, like, she's going to full, like, action surge. You see her just fly past you.
Sprint. Yeah, I will. Action. Sprint, movement, sprint. Yeah, just trying to book it as quick as I can with many armor. Thank you, Brandon, for telling me how many kilometers it is. It's 0.8. It's not bad.
Beautiful.
It's doable, but damn, I'll be huffing and puffing.
All right, and so no rest for you all as you are moving as fast as you can to find out what is happening in Hasamal. With that, we pause there and we do not change the music as we move over to Carr and Lars. Meanwhile,
oh god, battle map.
I don't know where you guys went.
Happy birthday, battle map.
Happy birthday, battle map.
Yeah, just meanwhile, back around the other side of the world, battle map.
I have you guys somewhere. I'm gonna go try to find. Like I had them in my hands and they're not in front of me. So I'm gonna go try and sort of find you guys. Okay. Yep, I got it. Thank you, Sarah. But as that's happening, I will have both of you go ahead and roll initiative. And Dan, if you wouldn't mind rolling for Kobama.
Oh, I'd be happy to.
I don't want initiative. I don't want it. Okay, let me see.
Just put a protest.
Oh, no. What is it? That was weird. Whose die is that? Is your die Lars? Is your die the wooden one with this So your die came across as my die, and on my screen they bounced off each other, and I'm like, I didn't roll two of them.
That's great.
Yeah, that's what they do now.
I didn't like it.
Okay. All right. What did we get in initiative, friends?
Carr got 21.
Ooh, good start. Beautiful.
I got 16.
Okay.
I rolled a 9 for Kobabu. I don't know what his plus is.
Got it. All right. Okay. Car with a 21. Kobamu. 9, you said? Dan?
I'm sorry. Yes, I got a 9. Yep.
Okay. Cool. Votes for that. Lars, you got a 16.
Yep.
All right. Sweet. Okay. And we'll roll for our Leonin Paladins. That's cocked. All right. That is a 14. Okay, so Car, you are first. As you all appear in a it's hard to tell from your perspective, but I will say you're able to sort of glean that wherever you appeared from, you see shock from everyone's faces. You see a lot of figures that seem to kind of like turn and immediately run. The figures that are running away from you, you see, are a mixture of faces that are that have fur on them and are naked and just skin. As you see, just a mixture of different types of humanoids that immediately start to kind of run away. But for those that draw their weapons immediately, you see most of them seem to be carrying shields and swords. A couple of them are carrying these long kind of martial-looking halberds. And you immediately hear this Leonin roar from one of them that is right here, the white hair.
Okay. Does the roar seem to be indicative of something, like linguistically?
I'd say primally it's very indicative of I'm gonna fucking kill you.
Oh, that's nice.
But I'd say it's more of like a it's definitely an intimidation sort of thing.
Okay. Great. Do they seem to be more surprised by us, or more like, I'm just like what you said, I'm going to kill you?
They seem to be currently aggressive towards you, is what I can tell you.
Okay.
They're definitely surprised at your presence, as everybody else is as well.
Okay. I cast freedom of movement on myself,
Okay, you got it.
for starters. And then I'll put my hands up and be like, whoa, we don't mean to hurt anybody. I don't even know where I am. Hi, I'm Car. So,
Okay. Car, you recognize that doing this, I will give you this because you've spent enough time here. As you're kind of like trying to kind of like make sense, you know what? I'll put it at a very low DC. Go ahead and give me a flat intelligence.
flat intelligence. Okay. So just roll intelligence with no modifiers.
Correct.
Okay. So just roll d20.
No. Your intelligence. So you click your intelligence modifier.
Oh, click my Oh, never mind. Can I take that roll and add it? I like that.
Sure.
Okay, click.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
I rolled a 16 plus 3 is 19.
Okay, cool. With a 19, you are aware that you have a giant panda that is very, very prone to violence around. So you think you're going to need to persuade not only these figures that have drawn their weapons, but possibly both your warrior friends.
Yeah. So I say that to them, and I look over at Kobamu. I'm like, Kobamu, words first. Remember, words are important. We just had a talk.
All right. I will say this is one persuasion check. Now, I can roll first, or you can roll. So we're going to roll to sort of determine what the DC would be for this. Do you want it after your roll or before your roll?
You can roll first, I guess. Sure, I don't know.
Okay, you got it. So for the DC of these Leonin is a okay, for them to not immediately attack, the DC is going to be 7. The DC for to convince Kobamu not to attack is a 15. It looks like a 14 on this screen, huh?
It does look like 14.
Figure that out.
Oh, I trust you.
Yeah. Okay. So for that is a 17.
Oh, okay. Is it the same roll for both of them?
Yeah, you have one roll.
One roll. Okay. Well, let's see what I get. I assume they're all not undead. They're not spirits, right?
No, none of them are undead. Lars, what were you gonna say? Lars?
Would I be able to give him like the help action? And
I'll ask how you're giving the help action.
I would tell Kobamu, he's right. If we talk to him, they might make you a new weapon.
That's a pretty good one.
I'll take it. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Pretty good. Car, you're able to roll with advantage.
Okay. Wish me luck. Game. I'm not playing a game right now. I am playing Car. Listen to me. Okay, here we go. Let me see. My first roll is a 19, but let's see if I can roll better.
Okay.
My second roll is a dirty 20, so I will take the dirty 20.
Okay. Cool. Beautiful. Nice work. Cool. So Car, you say like, we don't mean harm. Everybody be cool. Like we're not meant to hurt you at all. We don't even know what we're doing here. And looking at Kobamu, trying to be like this. Words first. It's fine. And you see Kobamu. It is difficult. You see that kind of moment of also Kobamu being conscious for this teleportation sort of thing was still kind of weird for him. So he's already like, you kind of see like his hair is kind of like on end to the back of his neck. But he kind of growls, but he certainly keeps his distance, kind of sets himself in like a wide sort of stance, defensively, but he will not attack. Beautiful. Nice work, Gar.
And Lars.
And Lars, yeah, absolutely. And Lars, it is your turn. If there's anything you'd like to do here.
I want to see, is there anybody that looks like... He'd be looking for anybody that's going to shoot from a distance.
It looks like most of the weapons here seem to be martial. You see halberd and a bunch of swords.
Does there look like there's any alleyways or anywhere that's clear for us to run through in case we need an exit?
Give me a perception check.
Uh, 9.
Okay. With a 9, you see that you couldn't be in a worst position. If you guys remember what you rolled last session, you are in the middle of an open courtyard where you see the only sort of place of safety would possibly be this tower behind you, and you see no doors. As above board, you guys are standing in front of the Shroom Tower.
Yeah, I know where we are, but Jack knows. Car does not.
I'm just gonna because I have my back towards both of them to make sure I can see from my point of view, and I'm just gonna go to Car and Kobamu. I'm not sure what to do, but this doesn't look good. Do we make a run?
Well, let's No, we're not, we didn't do anything wrong. Like, just let's talk. Why would I run? I just don't want to get stabbed.
Yeah, me either. And then, yeah, I think that's it, because there's nothing I can do unless it involves running.
Okay. All right. You see the Leonin that is carrying the halberd that seems to be the one that is more in charge of the situation, yells in a deep, gravelly voice for you all to drop your weapons and to lay on the ground.
So he's clearly saying that in common?
He is saying that in common, yes.
Okay, just want to make sure want to make sure what language he's doing this in.
And you see all of them start to get closer towards you.
Carr, I mean, he just appeared in their city. Carr, he only has his crossbow, I think, now, because they ate his dagger. Let me check. Well, he has a staff, too. He will unstrap his staff and take his crossbow and lay them on the ground. But he also says, he puts his hands like, really? Lay on the ground? I didn't do anything wrong. They're my weapons.
Okay.
Does he look like he really wants me to lay on the ground?
It looks, yeah. I mean, it's a direct order. You get that feeling.
Carr size goes, fine, and he lays on the ground. Carr will lay on the ground when he sees the location.
You hear Kobamu snarl hard at that, of the idea of, because I think in Kobamu's mind it's bowing.
Right. Well, Carr doesn't much like it either, but Carr's also, he doesn't know this place, and he just appeared in their city, so it's like, okay, here you go. Like, I'm sorry, So he goes down.
I'll say, Carr, you feel like without your assurance, Kobamu is not going to lay down on the ground.
Kobamu, please don't start a fight here. We're in the middle of their city. Let's just go with it for a second, okay? Let's see where it takes us. We want to get you new things, right? I don't say weapon because they're getting closer.
Kobamu bows to no one.
Then just take a knee.
Think of this more like you're doing this for me. You're just joining me here.
Yeah, I'll say that'll do it. For sure.
I hate doing that to him, but I also do not want to start a fight in the middle. Well, okay, Jack desperately wants to start a fight in the middle of the city. Carr does not.
you could also feel that, Carr, as you're like, I hate doing that to him. You see that Kobamu is definitely like, this is a big favor you're asking me right now, but all right, because for you.
Can I, even though it's like same turn, can I just quickly send a message of like, I'm sorry, I want this to be peaceful, just to him, just so he understands that, like, I don't like it either, but like, I don't want to cause a huge problem.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, you said that you don't get an answer. Yeah. Okay. Lars, Kobamu would kneel on his turn, or lay down on his turn, but Lars, it is your turn next.
Can they see the gun through my jacket that I like slipped down, or the other one on my side under the jacket?
You have no idea. You have no clue. How would you determine what they can see and what they can't?
Yeah, true. He's just gonna put his hands up because that's what they did over there. And then he's just gonna get down on his knees. And as he's doing that, he is going to sign he's gonna use sign language, and he's gonna sign with his hands. We're not here to hurt. We're lost.
They're speaking common to you.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's for anybody that's around that's witnessing this that might be able to, like, read sign language.
Oh, cool. So in case there's anyone like more distant that catches that.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting,
I like
Lars.
that one. Yay.
Oh. I love that. Okay. Okay. Cool. Do you take off your weapons?
I'm gonna keep them on, but I think they're gonna be well hidden enough from my under my coat and stuff. But I'm gonna make sure my hands are above my head away while I'm signing and just stay like that as I go down.
Okay. You got it. All right. As you go down, you see them all descend upon you and immediately go to try to grapple you and manacle you all. As they do so, yeah, that's an 18. One of them shouts something that sounds, Car, to you sounds almost primordial, but also given a sense of like very like animalistic sort of something you feel like is most likely their language.
Okay. Just so you know.
Yeah, so you're like familiar with the concepts of these types of languages.
I just wanted I want you to translate something.
Yeah. As you see the one with the halberd, I'll say there's 2 on the commander seems to was probably kind of standing back and watching this, and then moves quickly forward and puts the tip of his halberd right under Lars's neck, as you feel one of the Leonins behind you start to pull your gun out from your coat. Very violent exchange between the two of them. You actually feel, let's say, unless you try to contest this in any way, you're going to take a single point of piercing damage as Lars, your throat is being pushed up as high as it can possibly go against the tip of this blade. As you hear the exchange go back, and then you see the commander look down at you. I said drop weapons.
They're noisemakers. It's like bard singing music.
I know what a gun is, cow. Are there any other weapons? If you value your life, you will speak true.
Besides my horns, I have one on my side.
You see, you feel the push even like a little bit further up. Turn. And you have to like flip around to lay on your stomach, or sorry, to lay on your back. Do you do so?
Yeah.
Okay. You do. You see another Leonin just now stands over you. They're very like, very domineering in this. There's a fair way to do this, and they're not caring about that at all. This Leonin basically is like straddled over you, a sword pointed at your heart, as he reaches in and grabs the flintlock pistol, looks at it, and then just nods to the commander. Is there anything else you guys want to do here before being carted off somewhere?
Carr is going to allow himself to be manacled.
Cool.
But just so you know, Joe, I can shake them off in a moment for the next hour
Okay.
because of my freedom of movement. They can't.
Yep.
They can't stop me from. They can't even grapple me. I will allow them to, for now. So.
So the question is here: is there anything you guys are doing that is against the idea of you guys being brought somewhere else?
No.
No,
Okay.
I'm just gonna look and see if anybody understood my signs.
Yeah.
I would like to speak to them also after he checks to see that.
Yeah. Okay. So Lars, as you, Kar, and Kobamu are being lifted up, and you actually see that like Kobamu, once Kar is lifted up, the one that was lifting up Kar has to go and like help lift up Kobamu. As you hear in common, just saying this guy's huge. And as you guys are being, you see the commander take his halberd once again, puts it under your chin. Lars just goes, "Walk," and starts to kind of march you guys out. Lars, as you are watching, you see that there is a crowd of people. You were in the middle of a very busy courtyard, and you see that there is a crowd of people that is surrounding. Around you here. Lars, I'm going to say go ahead and give me a perception check. The DC here is 11.
Come on, give me something good. 4.
4. Okay, cool. All right. As you look around to sort of kind of get any sort of glance from the crowd that is of anything of fear and confusion and a little bit of just the sort of sense of something not belonging here. You fail to see any other sort of expression on any of the faces, besides a couple children that are kind of pointing and whispering to their parents. And like prisoners, you guys are carted away. And with that, we're going to take our 10-minute break. See y'all in 10. All right. Welcome back. Car. You are brought to a nearby. Actually, that's the wrong sound. You're brought to a nearby building that. Let's see. Dang. Guess we'll just use this. You're brought to a nearby building that has. You see that lining the walls, the solid stone brick. You can see that there are multiple sort of spaces for weaponry of shields and swords. You see that along the ground here, about every 10 feet or so, is a very large but rather shoddy sort of makeshift bed. So you see that there's about maybe 10 of these in this room, in this large room. And you see at the far corner of the room, you see there is a metal cage that looks very much like a jail cell, with like a temporary sort of like brig type of situation. And you see that you are directed there. You were all split up, so you are directed there. And anything that you mention to the guards, you don't hear anything in response whatsoever, as you are placed in there. And you hear a turn of the key. They do not take off your manacles. And you see that all but 2 walk out, as they seem to stand guard.
Sorry, I didn't realize I was muted. I was saying so. While they're standing guard, I will attempt to talk to them. Will they? Sure. Do they respond to me at all, or do you want me to? Excuse me, have I done something wrong? Do they speak to me at all?
No response.
I don't press it. I will leave the manacles on, but I shift over to the ethereal plane. Our spirits back.
Okay. Yeah, I was kind of thinking there's a couple different things that'll be interesting here. Man, Car, give me a we're gonna call this a religion check. Yeah, this is religion for sure.
Okay. Oh man, not 1.
Okay.
However, you know what?
No.
No. I'm gonna use one of my 2 saved inspirations because that's BS for Car right now.
Okay.
I'll take the 15 instead.
All right. Sweet. As you take that, using the 15, you sense that yes, absolutely, there are spirits here, mostly of more on the humanoid side. You don't see many Leon in here, but with a 15 here, you also hear something that doesn't really make sense. It doesn't really connect with your understanding of the ethereal plane in general, as you are hearing something but not seeing something. As you hear,
I just figured out what I'm gonna
keep
hear.
it sort of soft.
I should have realized that immediately, but okay.
Yeah, you hear the sound of the distressed sort of sound of lions, of which I would say like you've probably seen somewhat like a lot of like big cats in the jungle, that sort of thing. So you've definitely would recognize that as something along those lines. But I'll say you said 15 or 14?
15.
15. The 15. It sounds like it sounds like distress.
Okay. And they're not answering me, these two.
Doesn't seem like it, no.
Okay. Are there any spirits except for the roars that I'm hearing? Or I guess the distress calls I'm hearing?
You're able to see a number of them. You don't see any Leonin, you're just hearing Leonin.
Okay, so can I reach out to one of the spirits and say, where am I? if the mortals won't talk to me, maybe the spirits will.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. You see a spirit of what looks to be a little boy, probably maybe 14, 15 years old.
Okay.
Or sorry, 14 years old, we'll say. As you see him seem to be the only one that seems to stop from everybody that seems to be kind of going about their business, and a lot of it is business that they would have been doing in their life. But you see this kid is...
Hi.
What?
Hello.
Hi.
My name's Carr. Where exactly am I? I don't... Am I in Hasamo?
Carr, you immediately see a look of confusion on this boy's face, and you also kind of realize at this moment, like, you might be talking a lot for someone who is just appearing in the ethereal plane. So you're kind of like, you can definitely tell like you're freaking this kid out.
Okay.
Yeah, Hasamo.
That's how. Okay, Hasamo. Okay, thank you. I appreciate it. My name is Carr. What can I call you?
I don't know.
Okay. For now,
you're familiar with that. You know there's a good amount of figures in the ethereal plane that forget who they are.
Yeah, they kind of have a disconnect. Okay. So for now, can I call you Brian?
Okay.
Okay. Thank you, Brian. I seem to hear a lot of large cats in distress. Do you hear that too?
Yeah.
Do you know what it is?
We don't see their kind here.
Oh. Yeah, I can't
Rob,
see them either.
I'm gonna turn your screen off for now, bud. You're like glitching in and out. But it's weird. We never saw them or heard them before.
Before when?
I don't know.
Okay. Do you know where I am right now? Do you know this place?
You seem distracted a little bit, and as you hear that, like every time you hear an elevation in one of those roars, you see him kind of wince a little bit.
Do the roars bother you? Why?
They're why I'm here.
Carr, his feathers like just fluff a lot.
Yeah. They're bad cat people.
The cat people are bad. Okay. Good to know. Thank you very much. Do you think I could call upon you later to ask more questions? Would that be okay?
I usually follow my dad around town.
Oh. Maybe you could tell your dad that I spoke to you and you could bring him back so we can talk. I can talk to your father. No?
He
Your
doesn't
father.
like me talking to anyone.
Okay. Maybe you could get my attention without talking to me next time you and your father are here. And if I notice, I'll talk to your father. And he won't have to know I spoke to you.
Car, give me a insight or religion.
I guess religion. 15.
He does not want you to talk to his dad.
Okay. Then I'll say, okay, well, maybe I'll talk to you again later. Thank you very much for your help. I appreciate it.
Okay.
Okay. And do I see... Is he stuck? Is there something calling to him he's not allowed to get to? Is he not realizing he's dead? Like from Car's perspective, why is he here? Is it unfinished business? Is it not realizing he's dead? Is it he's being blocked? Like what? Because that's my primary purpose, is to get him to where he's supposed to be. And I don't think he's here.
I think you get a sense as you see him kind of like run off, and you see just like the outline of a taller sort of mannish figure that you see is sort of like has a little bit of like a hunched sort of look to him, but you see him kind of grab his shoulder roughly and come with him. You're not sure, but if you had to guess, his soul may be connected to his father's in some way of whatever's going on here. So it could be something where he's not. It could be that he doesn't know he's dead. It could be that there's something that's missing here, or it could be. It could be the. You get the idea that most likely it's his dad that's keeping him here.
Okay. All right. I will. I mean, I'm not. I can't. I mean, I guess ethereally I could chase him, but I'm not going to. Just like
You got a lot of problems as it is.
Yeah. I will flip back to the prime material plane though, and to the guard say, clearly you don't want to talk to me, but is there a reason why all these spirits are roaring around me? Is there a problem?
Oh, shit.
That. See if that gets their attention.
It absolutely does. As you see two of them look at each other, I rolled a 3 and a 5. Yeah. You see the two guards look at each other. They say something in Leonin to each other. Both look at you. And one of them steps outside, and the other one comes over to unlock your door.
Okay.
You are still manacled.
For now. Go ahead.
As far as I know, you're still manacled.
Yes, I am for now. Just like,
yes. They unlock your door, and you see the guard draw his sword.
You stand there, waiting for an answer. I might be able to help.
You're one of theirs. And he goes to rush to attack you. I'm going to pause you there. But this thing, you're going to be rolling initiative when you come back in.
Okay.
That was not something they yeah, there's some stuff going on there for sure. Well, Jack, you know.
Yeah, I know, but Car's like, spirits making noise. What's going on?
Yep.
It's there. Your people, can I help?
Lars, similar situation. You were brought into. You guys actually were completely split from the get-go. But Lars, you were brought. You noticed that you were split from that crossing point, where Carr and Kobama went right and you went left. So you were brought to a very similar situation, and basically like another sort of barracks, and you see that there is that same sort of commander seems to be waiting in your cell for you. So if you continue to sort of comply, you see the commander seems to say something in Leonin that seems probably pretty similar to like "leave me with him," and you see the guard just lock the door, lock the cell. Actually, no, he wouldn't lock the cell. Not going to lock the cell, but then leaves where it's just you and him. You see at this point, because it's closer quarters, you actually see that he has a sword drawn on the table right in front of his at a table that is here that is right in front of his paws. You're muted.
Am I in my cell and he's outside of the cell?
No, he's in the cell with you.
Oh. Did he ask me to like sit down or stay in a corner or anything, or am I just freely walking around?
Right now he's just looking at you. You are manacled from behind.
All right. Is there a window?
There's a window to the far side of this other like large room, so I'd say it's about maybe like 40 feet away from you.
All right. What featuristics does he have that like I noticed like claws and stuff and teeth? Is there anything else that I could look at him that I would think back to like, oh, I hunted this beast, it had this ability, or it could do this, that I'm trying to like judge?
No, I would say you've never seen a Leonin.
Yeah, I'd probably just start asking questions about his people.
Go for it. Yeah.
Are you native to here?
Sit.
And Lars sits. Do you all have strong build?
You teleported inside city you know nothing about.
No, I'm used to the desert.
You from
And
Azumare?
I try to explain from what I seen on the
You're
map.
in the RP. Go for it. Don't pull away from it. We're right here, Drew. Be here with me.
I'm from the desert that's far that way, and like I know which way's north, so I'm pointing.
Yes, Azumare.
Yeah.
Or Murakaba?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm from there. It was a unwanted teleportation.
Who do you keep allegiance to?
Anybody
Red Hand?
anybody that pays me to get rid of things killing their cattle or their prize.
Mercenary.
Anything that's not sentient.
Yes.
I carry like trophies if you want to see them.
Why are you late?
Late.
Now, I will say, Lars, you're starting to connect. He thinks you're someone else. It's your choice whether or not you dissuade him from this or go along with it.
I'm thinking in the past, all my jobs, I'm usually on time.
The Jacovar pay much gold to make sure that help arrives on time, and yet you are late.
He's gonna think for a second and start tapping. What was the I know earlier I said something. I'm trying to remember what the name was. Anyways, I asked him if he knows do you know Janet?
Do you know Janet?
Yeah.
Next, Lars is going to want to talk to the manager. It's coming.
Do you know Janet?
Janet, his manager.
Yeah. Common Leona name, so I've been told.
Very common Leona name.
Janet?
Yeah. Janet.
Janet.
Yeah.
Assuming she is your superior, it's very important that you talk about her with respect.
No, I buy from her. I don't work under her, more like alongside and transport for her sometimes.
Yes. Procure.
Yeah, like,
yes.
She helped me out with a couple jobs that she's like, hey, these people need this done. So I went over there and I got it done.
Oh, you're putting a lot of details here on someone you don't know. Okay, wow, okay. Yes, Janet has helped us in the past when our weapons became too thick with blood.
Yeah.
Some of our soldiers forget to clean.
Yeah, she says that about my stuff too. Have you ever had any issues?
You see him smile, and you see just like his fangs and teeth. It's a very violent smile, as you say. Sometimes I forget.
Yeah, above board, Lars is just talking about his rifle just being dirty and scummy.
Yep.
And what he's talking about is the person that sells ammo to him.
Yeah, no, I'm with you. I understand.
Okay.
It's very. I hope that it's very clear eventually to Lars that this is not the same person. But it's your call.
Yeah. Only recently though I got some things from her that weren't like the best, but it's still reliable.
You say that Janit is giving unreliable weaponry in Azumare?
I wouldn't say unreliable from Janet. I would say the people giving her the stuff for her to sell out are the unreliable.
But she is responsible. The
Yeah.
Jakovar have deemed her fit to be able to give weaponry to others that are helping. And you say that you have information on her giving less than reputable weapons.
It could just be to the certain people. I mean, you can't catch everything all the time. You're always gonna miss a shot every now and then.
You see him walk behind you and unmanacle you. Take off your manacles. What do you think of? And then he pushes the this long sword towards you. What do you think of this blade?
Was this the one that had it against my neck?
Nope. He had a halberd neck against your neck.
Do you mind bringing it closer? And he's gonna
He
look at it.
he knocked it over. He knocked it over to you
Oh,
on the table.
Lars isn't gonna touch it, but he's gonna look and he's gonna try to determine what like kind of metal it was used to make, because he's very picky about like his gun, what it was made of.
Yeah. Give me an investigation check.
12.
12. Okay. Yeah, with a 12, you're not familiar with this type of metal, but I will say you notice that there's a lot of unnecessary weight on the hilt of this, mostly for the decorated pieces of like small gems that are in the hilt. It's throwing the balance of this off a little bit.
It looks like it's a good blade, but I would sacrifice looks for utility. But everybody enjoys their own.
No, you explain.
So, what you put in looks weighs down the blade. If you took that off, you could swing faster and have more agility and more precision with your strikes. It won't slow down at the wrist.
You see him get very close to you in your face. He's not carrying a weapon. You are. Janit gave me this weapon after Massetti.
Well, she probably likes you a lot because it's got a lot of jewels on it. She loves jewels, so you getting something with jewels is
But you say it's an inferior blade because of gems.
Well, I haven't seen you fight, so you might be a really good fighter and it might not, be against you.
Is it inferior blade or no?
No, it's a good blade. I use guns, so I'm not that good with techniques of blades, but it is better than what I've seen. No rust.
You said something about weight.
Yeah. When you do push-ups, is it easier for you to do it on your hands?
I
or your
understand weight. Is the blade inferior because of weight in hilt from gems?
wrists? Not necessarily if you wield it right. If it hasn't stopped you in the past and you're still alive, then you know how to use it.
So you say Janit did not fuck me over with this blade?
No, if she gives you something with jewels, she likes you.
A thief would claim this blade to be shit and take the jewels for himself.
Like I said, all I was unnecessarily placed here.
Where were you supposed to be stationed, south or east gate?
I was more of like a freelance. I was heading south, though.
I believe that you are mistaken. Your pass to be able to kill in this city would be given very strict guidelines. What is your name?
My name, Lars.
Full name.
Lars Lancaster.
Lars Lancaster?
I don't know. Lars Lancaster.
Larslan.
Yeah.
Last name Caster. I understand. Larslan. Okay. I bring paperwork to try to find where place you're supposed to be. For now, you are needed at East Gate.
Oh, okay. Do I get my stuff back?
Depends. Did Shanit give it to you?
Pieces of it, and she told me to build it myself.
Ah. Interesting. Very well. I'll give you your weapons, but be known, no Leonin blood be spilled at East Gate. Understood?
Hopefully not. The best fight is one not fought.
You see him grab you by the collar and pull you in. No Leonin blood.
Okay.
You need shield, you use human.
I'm a little big for a human.
Orc. Not Leonin.
Orc. Oh, okay.
Drops you in a chair. The others that came with you.
Yeah.
Large bear man.
Yeah.
He not from Azumare.
No, the other two aren't, but we kind of teamed up, I guess you could say.
They work with you.
Alongside. think of it as one that is an advisor and the other is like bodyguard.
Which one of you advisor?
That would be Carr.
Thought your name was Larslan.
Yeah, the bird.
The bird's name is Carr,
Yeah.
and your name is Larslan.
Yes. And the bear is Kobam.
Is it Bars?
No, he breaks those, but Kobamu is the bear's name.
Slams table. Good joke.
Oh, thank you.
I like you, Larslan.
Yeah, you're not bad yourself.
You should be born Leonin. Then we spend our time together in death, racing through fields.
Oh, I bet you're pretty fast.
I don't know. I'm not dead yet.
Oh. I mean, well, maybe you're fast in both.
In the eminence. You know of eminence? No. You
I think I had that once before.
eminence like Leon and Afterlife. Better than
Oh.
any others.
Oh, gotcha.
We roam free because we served well.
Oh, that must be nice to know you have that.
Larslan will never know of this.
No, my people walk a maze.
Your afterlife is maze?
It's you go through the mazes. Each dead end is a mistake you made in life, and then you continue on until you find the truth about yourself.
Oof. Sounds horrible.
It depends how many mistakes you made. Some of them are big.
Guard your commanding officer then.
More of yeah, I guess you could say so.
How he be commanding officer? He birdbone, yes?
He's smarter than he looks. What he makes up, what he lacks in that, he's very intelligent.
Until enemy come and break neck with one hand.
Oh. He
Hard
There's a
to use
way-
brain when taken out of stem.
Yeah, but he sees things that we don't normally see. So it's more of like he gets a heads up on it.
What if I let you go and keep him here? Then you get promotion and he gets maybe demotion.
Well, no, because for all of us to get promoted, we all have to stick together. That was the deal.
Not exactly loyalty, but works just the same. I will go to Carl. Bars is beneath you, same as you.
Yeah, he's the same as me. He's very strong-willed.
He seems strong-willed. That figure I would not mind roaming the fields with in death.
Yeah, he's good though.
He seems
Good man.
like cage lion in heart. No mane, but I think as he says this, you see that like a lot of his mane is like braided and meticulously like taken care of. Okay. Well, we go to car. Make sure you're stationed in right place. And good choice on not leaving without your commanding officer. That would have led to your death.
Yeah, you can't break up the party.
Party. Yes. Good. You stay here. No need to put on manacles. He takes the sword back. We'll bring your weapons when we come back in.
Okay.
Okay. Larson.
Yeah. It was good talking with you.
Boris. Boris is my name.
Oh. Then it's nice talking with you, Boris.
You see him. Step out, go to the doorway, turns and looks at you, expectantly.
Lars just sits there and looks at him.
They just stare at you. They're just staring at each other for a second. You salute when commanding officer is leaving.
Oh, salute. Yeah.
And you see him walk out. As he's walking out, he said, "Be good to memorize some of this, Larzan."
Yeah, it's going.
The door opens and shuts, and we will pause you guys there. Kalinar, Riaris.
That was a good. Thanks. We can go to the next one, Joe. That's fine.
Yeah. All right. Cool. Awesome. You guys. I need you guys to roll me initiative.
Oh gosh. Yippee! Ooh, thank God for Riaris. It's a 14 from Kalenor.
Dirty 20.
Okay. 20. Kalenor got 14. Is that what it is?
Yes, it is.
Okay. Oops. Okay. Let me see. 9 for Suvi. Okay. Cool. So, as you all are racing out, you guys have been running for some time now. At this point, you start to hear Suvi making loud, kind of screeching sounds, almost like sounding like somewhat like a mountain lion. And you see that she seems to be perturbed that there's been no response in return. As she turns back towards you, and you see, as she turns, you see an arrow. Because she turned and looked at you, you see an arrow just whiz right by her ear, and just stick into the ground. As she kind of like flips, kind of drops to all fours, and then quickly collects herself to keep on running. Riaris just behind you see that there is Leonin. There is at least one Leonin archer that is shooting in your direction from the south.
Oh no.
It is your turn.
How far away? And what else can I see? Can I make like a perception check, or what am I?
Yeah, give me a perception check.
What the heck is happening? 24.
Say with a 24, you're able to notice like a little bit of the glint of what looks to be not one but 3 archers that are up on the top of these parapets that are shooting down at you all.
So we're kind of at this point right by the walls. We're within obviously range. This is someone shooting us from the walls, or
from on top of the walls. Yes.
from on top of the walls. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Is there a gate in front? Like, do we see an obvious point of ingress?
That shot was about from your range. You'd say that it was somewhere. It was probably just over 200 feet away. So you guys are still pretty far from the actual walls itself.
Okay. And last question, if I can, do I see any smoke or otherwise any sign or sound of disturbance?
Besides what you already saw?
Yeah, I mean, I think Kayla and I mentioned it before. I hadn't necessarily seen it, but yeah, as we're closer, do I see anything else? Do I hear anything else?
I'll say you see the smoke. I'd say you don't really hear the. Go ahead and roll a perception check to see maybe.
Another one. Okay.
Yeah, no, you already rolled, right? Yeah. I don't think you hear anything there, but you have
what
to.
About
if
I told
Kayla
you I
and-
got a natural 20 on the second one that you told me to roll? Can I get?
Okay, cool. In that case, you hear shouts, in what sounds like actually common, from beyond the wall. And with that is the clash of metal. Yeah.
Awesome, thank you. And is the gate closed?
You're not towards the gate yet.
No,
you guys
not
are
there,
coming
not
from
there.
the
Gotcha.
north.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you. Sorry. Okay. I will yell at first towards Suvi and just say, wait, don't run ahead. You need it. Don't rush up there. And look over my shoulder towards Kaelinor and just say, what is our plan here? Or look forward. I don't really know where I am. I was behind you. And just what is our plan here? This we're in the middle of nowhere.
Improvising, maybe. I don't like that. As she points to the archers at the parapet shooting at us, and is like, I have nothing to deal with them. I have one thing.
Is there any sort of cover or anything in the direction we are racing, or is it just open plains?
Open field.
You're able to see like further on. So there's the forest to your left, right? So further east. So you could duck into there. It would greatly slow your progress down.
Does the forest wraps around the city? We could get to the other side of the city or move something else around there, or able to get closer through the forest? Is what you're saying? I know it would slow our progress. But
It would slow your progress, but you'd still be able to move south.
We need to head to the forest and get out of range. We can't deal with archers on top of a fucking wall.
Okay, but people are in trouble. Okay, you're the boss.
No, I'm not. Okay, charge ahead. Great. And I will just peel. I'll just run as hard as I can, following Subi in the direction of what's a great time.
Yeah, I think I'll say on top of that, I was going to have you roll for it, but honestly, it was going to be a pretty fucking high roll. As Suvi looks at you, just like sort of side eyes you in response of like what has become a clear sort of universal language in the response of like, hey, we need to back up and sort of think about this and figure out. You see that at this point, she's very clearly worried for her family. So she is looking at you with a big "fuck you" on her.
That's
her
exactly
face.
what I expected. 100%.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I don't think I can keep pace with her, but if I can, I will just be following her, and thinking that honestly, right now, the best chance for Riaris and Caitlin, as awful as it is to follow in the wake of whatever those other two may or may not do, being her mother and uncle, and maybe they'll be the ones to get us into the Stone Mountain. So I think that's generally my turn, or what I'm doing. Racing
Yeah.
off.
Okay, cool. At the end of your turn, I will put you where you are on the map here.
We got a battle
Well,
map.
that's a big wall.
It's a
Yo.
big wall.
I don't like it. It's Jack's birthday. This feels mean.
This is what Jack said that he wanted for his birthday.
Yes.
So that's what he said.
I believe it. That sounds very Jack.
I don't.
To say.
He
Jack
wanted to torture
would
Riaris.
Specifically, yeah, probably that.
Mm-hmm.
Apologies, gang.
What?
Also, this
How did that?
this is actually why you saw me kind of looking down a lot on here. I just completely forgot that I had not painted Suvi and Gavrot and Edda yet. So they're only half painted. But. Get her.
Man, these pretty flowers we're trampling over.
They're so pretty. Ruining some foliage over there. That's crazy, Joe.
That size at least. Cool. And as we're zooming far enough back, we're gonna tilt up a little bit here. Cool, perfect. All right, so yeah, so Suvi is there. You guys are behind her. So I'm going to say she did pass you, but I'd say only just. Eleanor, I'll put you. I will put you there. And Riaris, you are about 10 feet behind Kaelinor.
Sounds good.
So I'll put you on the map when it comes up. Cool. All right, Kaelinor, is your turn.
Oh, fuck me.
I'm
Okay.
sorry, I did say 3 guys, right?
You did. Though if you wanted to... No, okay. Well, thanks, Joe. I'm gonna yell out to Suvi to slow down. That I have a plan, kind of. But we need to kind of stay together. So yeah, just essentially yell out to her, slow down, stick with me. We can help. As Kaelinor kind of glances at the 3 archers who are like, oh shit.
Tell you what, I will. Oh shit! Dump my coffee into the trash can. No, we're good actually. I closed it. Yay.
Hey.
I will add 10 to this roll, and that's the persuasion check you have to beat.
Okay.
Okay, so that's a 14. So 24.
24. Great. That's I
No pressure.
no pressure. I don't even know what I rolled. It rolled off my screen. Okay, an 18. So I don't do it. At all. Fuck. Cool. I think. No, because I don't want to leave Riaris in the lurch either. I I think if I can hold my action for Riaris to be in 5 feet of me, so I can cast Marine Layer, so we have cover, and just kind of keep and sprint.
Marine Layer is an action.
Yes, it is.
Okay, that's clutch. Yeah. Cool. All right. All right. So with that, it is Suvi's turn. As Suvi is taken off running, so she has 40 feet of movement. She's going to bonus action dash. And then, so then she will action dash to get to the wall. And you see her starting to climb up. She's trying to climb up this fully vertical wall that is only blocked by like etchings of these massive cinder blocks. So it's very difficult to climb up here. But that's what she's going to do. Okay, so Kaelinor, you are waiting to cast Marine Layer for when Riaris shows up. Okay, cool.
Yes.
So before Riaris goes, I need both of you to give me dexterity saving throws. I'm gonna say. Okay, Kaelinor, give me 2. Riaris, give me 1.
Okie dokie. I assume Riaris isn't within 10 feet of me.
Yes.
Not yet. Just out,
Not yet.
actually.
No, I thought you said I was 10 feet behind Kaelinor. I thought that's what you had said.
Did I? Yeah. Did I? Okay, cool. We'll say 10 feet then. Yep.
Cool, you get a +4 to your saves.
Sweet. 25.
Oh.
You good?
Oh, come on, Kay. What is this? The first one is 11. The second one is a 15.
Okay. Both will fail currently as both shots are made as you are starting to kind of connect to get this Marine Layer out, waiting for Riaris to catch up. That is 6 and 7. Total of 13 points of piercing damage.
Okie dokie.
Okay. And with that, Riaris, it is your turn.
So I want to, get up to Kaelinor.
How big is this Marine Layer, Kaelinor?
It is, I believe, 20 feet in all directions.
Okay, you got it.
I'm gonna rush up against, like, breathing heavily, just be like, "Holy shit, she is really fast." Okay, and like looking at the arrow sticking out of Kaelinor, I'm just gonna kind of like take a hand or whatever, just kind of basically trying to break off the shafts. Not gonna try to rip them out, just boom, break them off. All right, you okay?
Yeah, wounded, injured, feeling
All right.
great.
There's some rocks. There's a bunch of bullets. Let's try to at least get up to the boulder, and then go from there.
Okay, just stay within 5-ish feet of me so you can see.
I will hold out my
Please.
hand to see if she holds it back.
I will take his hand.
Yes,
Beautiful.
it's all working perfectly.
God
No, okay. All right, let's go.
Let's just play along.
Do it for Jack. It's his birthday.
It for a jet. Romance plus combat. Oh.
And my goal is then to run to the next the boulder that's in front of us. So if the half movement or whatever that works.
Cool. Yeah, you got it. I'm gonna say, considering Kaelinor, you were like waiting for yours, I'll allow you to sort of say.
I will move with him, thank you. And the Marine Leia goes with me.
Yes,
Yippee!
Drama.
I said to Joe, make me do combat. No, you won't. I'll make it hell. No, I kid. Please don't kill me. Please don't kill me. I have my very nice appeal.
Okay, cool. That is Riaris' turn. It is now Kaelinor's turn.
Grabbing Riaris' hand, and we're gonna keep moving. Might as well. I feel like that's smart. No? I can't see Dan's face right now. I'm sweating.
Oh, I'm sorry. I should give you guys the idea of like where to go to be able to get around this place. So I apologies for that. Joe can see, so therefore everyone should be able to see, right? So yeah, so there is the road, so to speak, that would extend out to this side here. So you see that's where like kind of like the corner of this is. I imagine a little more rounded, but it's the same. Like conceptually, it's that. So so you guys to be able to get you assume you don't see a gate here. You assume the gate is in that direction.
Cool. Once more, I'm gonna yell out to Suvi to be like, as I grab it, as I'm holding Riaris' hand and moving, be like, I'm just gonna yell to her, being like, this way, come on. Because we don't know where Gavrot and Ida went. They've probably just taken off.
Yeah, you know that they're like the forest is past here, right? So it's like it's on the other side of this road. But you also kind of get the feeling that most likely they had gone up ahead. They're not slowed by this terrain whatsoever in the forest, so yeah. Okay. You see Suvi's about maybe like 5 feet. She's only able to like get like 5 feet up from the rock, but she's on the rock wall right now. So Kaelinor, you're trying to convince her to run back to you?
Yeah, or run not on the rock wall and go around the corner. Kaelin's assumption is Gavrot and Ida are safe, because why wouldn't they be? They're probably hiding by foliage, or the archers would have been dead. So, or they're dead, but you know, I don't want to think about that. So yeah, just convincing her to go round or come back to us, either or.
So
you'll take. Yeah.
I'll say, give me one.
Let's go back to us. Please,
Okay.
Suvi, my one friend.
All right, same idea. Plus 10 to this roll. It's a 23.
Please, Suvi, my one friend.
I've lost Ogra.
Riaris
I've lost Nala.
throws the hand out away. What the fuck this?
My one other female current friend that I have.
It better be, because I'm more than a friend. What the fuck?
It is, because it's a nat 20 for a 28.
Whoa! Okay, cool. So, Kaelinor, what do you... You saw the look in her eyes, right? You saw the idea of like, oh, family means everything to this woman. And so much more than you actually would know. Above board, oh my gosh. It is... yeah, you don't know this, but they are the last of a fully extinct race. So what do you say to have Suvi see reason in the idea of running towards this cloud of steam that you have made?
I think it's not even what Kaelinor says. It is the tone in which it is said. There is a break in her tone and a genuine cry of desperation of watching someone who she's very quickly bonded with die. as she yells, and I think her tone and the words cut off as her voice does crack. Please, they want you to be safe. And it's just pure desperation to get Suvi back.
As you yell this, Suvi, whose second language is common, so has to take a moment of translating into understanding what you mean by this, hears the crack in your voice as something that is universal when someone is upset, no matter what, that change. And hearing that as a desperation. You see Suvi. Anything else on Kalinor's turn?
Apart from movement, that's really it.
You're wanting to move further than this rock right now?
Yes, to make it.
Okay.
If we can
I'll
get
tell you
closer
what.
to
I
it.
will say on your turn, or sorry, on Riaris's turn, both of you guys could probably move to the other rock.
Yeah, that sounds good to me.
You got it. Okay, cool. So holding your action for that, you see Suvi just turn and straight up just punch the stone wall in anger, fully just bloody her hand, and runs back into the fog. As she does so, I'm going to ask someone else. Let's have. No, this is your guys' thing. I'm going to say, Dan, roll me a d20 for initiative here. Oh, and I rolled a 19 on the die.
Oh, I got an 18.
Okay. She's quick. Go ahead and roll again. I think she would probably beat by 1, so it's flat. 17.
14.
14. Okay, cool. As she goes running, Suvi goes from a space of what is at least half cover, as the figures would have to face directly down, to now being in the open for a second here. And as she turns to run, their shots would not be directed anywhere towards you guys because you're just covered in steam. So there's 3 shots that are being sent just at Suvi. So let's do. So because Riaris rolled the initiative, Kaelin will roll me 3 d20s for the dexterity saving throw for Suvi.
Kaelin gets the killer.
I'm gonna kill my only female friend at the minute, Joe. That's
I'm
so
gonna kill him, I
mean.
don't wanna do
I'm gonna cry. I feel so nauseous. Oh, this is so gross. Okay, the first one. Oh, it's also gonna be another nat 20, but it rolled off. First one's a 6.
Okay, that's a fail.
Second one's a 14.
That's a save. Suvi is very good. Dexterity.
The third one is a 12.
DC is 17 for this. That also fails. No, 2 plus 5 is 17. Meets it, beats it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Great. All right. So, so you see all 3 shots as you see Suvi just rushing back, and you see, and then the last one as it just knocks into her back as she goes sliding forward into the cloud of into the steam cloud, where she takes 9 points of damage. She slides all the way to where you guys are at. As you hear her screaming in pain from this arrow that is sticking out of her back. Riaris, it is your turn. What would you like to do?
Oh, no. It's a mechanical question, but how badly hurt is Suvi with this arrow out of her back?
Give me a medicine check with disadvantage, considering the press for time.
Oh, shit, 15.
She's a tough girl. she'll be fine.
I will go kind of seeing her moving. I'll pick her up if I can, just kind of help her
Yep.
to her feet, and kind of do a similar thing of just boom, breaking the arrow behind her back, and kind of just steadying her, giving her a quick look without even saying any "you good" or whatever, knowing she's good. And if I can, I'll grab her on the other hand if she'll let it, or just whatever, and say we're going and take her. And
Cool.
Go.
You grab her and you're helping her, but you're helping her by something that's going to immediately start increase pain. This is just a role playing sort of thing. You're not going to take any sort of damage from this, but she immediately turns and punches you, just instinctively from this. And she,
I just take her on chin and go, don't. And good. It's in primordial. Good. Let's go.
Hell yeah, nice. Take a point of inspiration for that as you yell in primordial's good.
Let's go.
You guys go to run to the next rock.
I think so.
Okay.
We can, please.
All right. As you do, you hear some shouts from below. Kaelinor, it is or Riaris, anything else on your turn?
No, other than what is below, like from the road. I don't think I'm doing anything else, so we can kill it.
Okay.
Curious what that means.
I'm not curious. I'm scared. I don't like it. The flowers are really pretty though. Those bluebells, damn.
They are. It's too
They're
bad
really
they're now
pretty.
like blood tinged.
Blood by our blood.
Thanks. Rules for your marine layer.
Yes.
Kaelinor, you're able to see through it completely.
I don't believe so. You and each creature within 5 feet of you treat the area as lightly obscured. So kind of can see through it, I believe, if that's
Okay.
what lightly obscured.
You got it. Okay, cool. Kaelinor, go ahead and roll me a perception check with disadvantage as it being lightly obscured.
Got it. I'm so good at perception. Oh, that would have been a 21, but it's not. A 9.
Okay.
9.
All right. With a 9, you managed to kind of get to the rock here. Kind of like throw your back against the wall of it. You see Suvi is fine. She's going to be okay. She took a big hit there, but you think if she took 2 more of those, she probably would have been bloodied. But she's able to handle that okay. And you see her just kind of huffing and puffing, and she just looks at you. Now what? It's your turn.
We keep going, I think. Again, assumption is round the corner of road might be gate and or more cover. I pray to the Lord. Thank you. Yeah, I guess movement and action to keep moving forward. I mean, I'm happy to wait for Riaris' turn to so we can move together again. That would be
okay. All right,
I do not mind.
You got it. So I'd say it's your guys' choice of whether or not you all move together. You certainly can. If you have to just wait for truly 6 seconds here, less than actually. As you which gives enough time for the lair action here. Okay, great. Riaris, it is your turn.
Jesus Christ, go.
Hey, you remember that? Remember that 9 perception check?
Yeah. Lair action?
I think I just look at Kaelinor and Suvi, making sure they're ready, and well, let's go. Let's keep running. Right? I think that's our goal.
Okay, you got it. Riaris, roll me a. Okay, let's have some fun with this. Riaris, roll me a perception check and an athletics check.
Perception 26, athletics 21.
Beautiful. Both good, and the fact that the perception was better is perfect. Roll me a, we'll say a D6. No, we'll say a D4 plus 3.
6.
Okay. Awesome. Okay. So you start to run all together. And you get about here when you see just barely
Oh boy.
Yeah, cool. Is a collection of more of those Leona. You see 3 more.
Mm.
However, that check there was to notice that they see the fog coming in and they don't see you. They know that there's someone here. You see, like, you feel like they're kind of informed, like there's figures coming up from the north here. Find them.
Boy. So we're what, like halfway through the movement, or is that our movement to get where we're at?
That's halfway through the movement. Oops.
Point them out. There are some waiting for us. What are we doing, Kay?
Kay mentally is like, why am I making all the decisions? I hate this. We can't take them out. We don't have time, I don't think. Best to maybe go around them?
God, Rios, you rolled a 26, right, in perception?
I did.
Roll it. Okay, so this would be to be able to kind of see it a little bit further out. So the idea was for the roll before was to say how close do you get before you see these guys. This is kind of something a little bit different. So we're going to say that 26 was the high number. Go ahead and roll with disadvantage.
12.
12. Okay, cool. Yeah, with the 12, you see what you see.
I think Kayla says that, and I look and I kind of squeeze Suvi's hand so that, to get her to look at me. If you can call your family, now is a great time.
Okay. You see Suvi look at you and kind of do like a nod of understanding as you hear her do this like sort of like that mountain lion sort of sound of like that weirdly like also big cat. But as she does so, you hear this like and perfectly in response, you start to hear screams from the Leonin guards as both Ida and Gavrot seem to respond to the call. And immediately start to set upon these paladins.
I think at this point to put them all there, I would then doing that, seeing that, hearing the call, I would then look at Suvi and look at Kaelinor with a look of like, let's fucking go, like let's get into this type of thing, let's charge type of deal. And if they're willing and able, then that's what Rios is doing.
Charge to like to fight? Is that what you're saying?
I think so, yeah. Of like, let's go in and I think so. I think Rios is part of like, get in there and then maybe we can filter out whatever happens. Let's get in there. If they're there, let's figure this shit out.
You got it. Suvi, who has seemed so much more mild-mannered compared to her mother and uncle, you see this very primal sort of glint in her eye as she smiles, and you notice just at this point that that the molars behind her are actually sharpened, as she gives a very big smile, and immediately goes and charges in with the rest of you as you all collapse in to attack these guards. And with that, we're going to pause you guys there. Very cool, gang. Very cool. Ogre, are you with us? Assuming that Ogre is coming back. Horace. Give me a Constitution saving throw.
Coming right up. $21.
The idea of what lies beyond for Horace is something that has only just recently been introduced as getting a glimpse of that. You see what look to be tiny specks of light that are dancing and moving, collecting with each other like they're all part of one big sort of celebration. You feel that if you're going to be meeting your others, your brothers, your whatever they are to you, at least it's amongst these tiny dancing lights. And then you hear crickets and wind. The sound of wind rushing in through trees. You hear a heavy sort of whooshing sound. So you hear a voice. I don't see anyone on this side. I think we're okay. Have either of them woken up yet? I don't think so, not yet. God, I'm tired. Good man, Faustus. You're a good man. Thank you, Merquant. That means something. Horace, do you show that you're conscious here?
No. I think I just lay there because every moment I take, just laying here is another moment. I don't have to take another step forward into this destiny or whatever future that is being thrust upon me.
Ogre, give me a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. 4.
Ogre, you're still stable but unconscious. Horace, as you hear Faustus continues. Marquand, now that it's just us. What can you just give me like a little bit? What's the deal? We made it out. You know, I served my end of the deal. Really. What's with the act? I have been sheltered from the world for a long time. I do not know if I put myself or anyone else in danger. By being who I am. Look, man, if I'm gonna put my foot down here, I will bring these guys to Brunte and leave you all here. And then you guys can kind of figure out the rest of the way, but if you're not gonna give me anything, then that's it. I can't. I have family. I have very reason why I. If you knew who my son really was, you'd understand that I see it. I understand behind all of those asshole layers. I think you're afraid.
I think Horace hears this conversation and he doesn't say anything, but his eyes are wide open. And I think he starts to tear up. Because what Marquand is saying sounds like a reflection of himself. And what Faustus is saying sounds like it could be directed towards him. Like he could just as easily be sitting where Marquand is and having the same conversation.
Yeah. You have... How lucky you get to be human. Who you are. And I will say with this, you hear Horace, you would have absolutely no idea who's speaking except for the one time you actually heard Merquant speaking not in that fake accent. How lucky to not be noticed. Fine. You want to know who I am? And Horace, your eyes are open, but your moment here in sorry, I'm having trouble getting this guy up here. Oh, it wasn't sort. Okay, that's fine. It's done. All right. As you see Merquant's at this point, you're able to see Merquant's face, like kind of gleaming in the light here, or the moonlight. Excuse me. I'll show you. And if that means that that means I'm assigning you to die, that's on you, right? You're deciding that? And you hear Foss's voice just going, yeah, okay, sure, yeah. Listen, I promise you, I've probably seen, more horrors than you. Been around. I'm from South End now. As am I. And you see his face, his cowl, the hair shorten, cowl disappear. What is glowing yellow and gold seems to turn into a dark, deep, sickly green. You see his eyes go from the golden brown to green pupilless eyes, elven face, sharpened features. My name is Mortimer. Mellivest Mortimer. And with that, we're going to end tonight's session.
Oh, no.
See y'all next week.
No.